Hello. So hello, Living Water. How you doing? You get the welcome call today. Okay, I see you've been waiting. I've been in here trying to get everything ready and stuff like that. I didn't get a chance to hit Anchor yesterday. Vimeo, you got to spend some money, honey, after you done ran out of so much data per week. Hello, undead goddess. How are you doing? Hello, Yati. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Destiny. Hey, Ann. Hey, Gail. Gail, you doing okay? Love you too. Hey, Zebra. Zabri. Anak. How are you? Hey, Eugene. Hello, Cape Fear. Okay, so you all are doing okay today? Well, then that is wonderful because I know I am. I didn't expect for anyone to go and see my curse oil video. I really thought nobody would watch that. You know what I'm saying? Mama had her altar set up. Now, you know what? I'm gonna do more of those. Seeing that everybody showed up and came to watch the curse oil advertising video, I had the altar set up and people came in and watched and everything. So it was surprising to see that someone would want to watch because I thought maybe, a lot of people probably would be afraid. But guess what? I am going to set the altar back up again tonight. Okay. I'm gonna have it set up real. I like the way it looked when I came back to watch it. I was like, oh man, this is pretty cool. To be able to set it up and put it on video. So get ready because what I'm gonna do for a lot of my videos and stuff like that, I'm going to at nighttime set the do y'all like that though? Honestly, let's talk to y'all because I don't know how many witches was watching that video last night. Anybody watch that video last night while I was advertising the curse oil, while I set up the altar and everything? Y'all watched it. So let me ask y'all. Okay, Gail, you watched it. Okay. Zebra said the zombies and their spookism. Okay. Well, honey, you in the right place because this is where it is. This is a place of mysticism, magic, witchcraft, obia, voodoo, santeria, all of those West African practices. So, honey, if you scared, say you scared, honey. Say you scared. I don't know why people gravitate to places like that when they know they can't handle the fire. Hello. Hello. You handle the fire, my dear? Hmm? If not, see you later. Hey, Jackie, what's up? Jackie, did they give you a notification? And thank you for moderating. We have our moderator in here, Jackie. Jackie, did you get a notification? Hey, Queen Sheba, how you doing? Hey, Destiny 44. I think we got a troll up in here. Are you a troll? Answer me. Answer me. Are you a troll? Or are you just an innocent bystander? Because we're going to curse you if you are a troll. You will be cursed up in here. I'm trying to give you some time to answer to the are you one? If you don't answer, I'm getting you out of here. Okay? Hey, undead goddess 555. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Hello, Vicky. How are you? Hey, Quinita. You a troll? I'm giving you some time to answer. Are you scared? Or are you trolling? Okay. We had a troll up in here. They had plenty of time. They are cowards. You had plenty of time to answer me. You come to me direct now, cause see, I ain't playing. I'm going in folks' astroscape right now. And I ain't coming by myself. So anybody around here now that's giving me any trouble trying to block any of my information, any of my teachings, or what have you, you have come to the right place if you want your ass whooping in the astroscape, okay? You've asked for it. And you don't care how many troll accounts you go to, you are not safe from the wrath because spirit know where you at. This ain't no time to be playing around up in here. You got all of these scare cats, no time to be playing around up in here. You got all of these scare cats coming up in here and on the channel and everything. Don't come up in here now, moving right along because I love to curse people. It's fun. Okay. Anybody that wrongs me, I am enjoying it. Anybody that wrongs me, I am enjoying it. I am loving it. I am loving it. Bring it on. Okay. Okay. So anyway, bring it on. Okay. Okay, so anyway, so let's back to the subject. Mama gonna be doing a lot of you're gonna hear Mama talking a lot about how you all can execute your defense magic. And that's what I said, defense magic. Because okay, y'all say y'all really like that video with me setting the altar up and everything. Well, I'm gonna set up some more elaborate altars and stuff for us to do our videos. So be prepared, okay? Be prepared for that because what I'm trying to do is to teach you all also how to execute your defense magic. There is no forgiveness, okay? There's no such thing here, okay? And I'm asking you all to incorporate the same. What I mean about this is defense magic. This is not us going around, you know what I'm saying, spooking people and giving people trouble and stuff just because we can do it. This is not what I'm about. I'm about an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. I'm about no turning the other cheek. I'm about, we came here to teach each other a lesson. If someone behaves in a manner that harms you, you're supposed to do your defense magic. How many times I got to say that? So whoever this person is, they are afraid and they're trying to face their fears. But this is not the place you come, not to an advanced witchcraft channel to face your fear. If you want to face your fear, then you need to go to the zoo, okay? And go inside of one of those little places where all of the baboons and all of the wild animals like lions and stuff like that, go inside of one of those and challenge your fear in there. Okay, because they'll get you on a physical level. You don't want nobody getting you on a spiritual level. That's dangerous. Okay, so go in there and face your fears. Go to the zoo. Go to the zoo right now. But okay, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. So what I'm gonna do? Everybody say wants to see me set up more elaborate altars. I'm looking for a real true skull for our altars. A real true skull. Look, let me tell you something. This is going to be so nice if you all would like to. Now, this is where YouTube really can go to the next level. If they can fix it where, you all, well, we can all, well, I know they got Google Hangouts, and I think you probably can do that on Google Hangouts. But it would be nice during the chat if we could all either speak to each other, if they can upgrade the system to that, or we could share photos and stuff. So if you all would like to share your altar photos and stuff, you can. I will be setting up a defense magic altar again tonight because, like I said, I want to do real quick, fast videos so I can do multiple videos. Shooting more videos I can sit up in a day that are short. Hell, the more money, the more AdSense money. So that's my new tactic, not to go 2 hours and beyond. Let's do quick, fast ones, and Mama can make more cash that way, and you all can get more content. How about that? That's a win-win situation here, isn't it? So tonight, get ready. I am going to, on this channel, set up a very, you know what I'm saying, a very mystical, spooky, okay? That's just where I'm going. I'm going spooky now. I'm going scary now. I'm going whatever I want to go now. I have nothing to lose. And a witch, when she ain't got nothing to lose, oh my, you better be prepared because it's going to be nasty. Hello. Now, so anyway, so yeah, Mama got to get her a real skull. Their real skulls cost a lot of money. I was looking on eBay. Some of them were like $1,500, and I was like, even one that's made out of resin and stuff, fashioned from a real true skull. I mean, they can be up to 400 to 500. But oh my God, deeply into necromancy and obia and the dark arts and stuff. So I'm gonna need to incorporate that in my work. Okay. Anybody ready to take this to the next level? Anybody ready to take this to the next level? When I saw that the folks was watching that last night, I was like, what? This is what they want? Okay, Living Water says she loves it. And I don't see anybody saying yes. Y'all still. Oh, Gail says she ready. Seems like everybody here still afraid. Y'all still afraid. We can't go there yet. They ain't ready for necromancy. I know Varney is ready. Varney, knowing where we from, you know we ready because that's what they practice over there. They practice that there. You know, we are a West African heritage. You know what I'm saying? Direct, and so over you get yourself messed up pretty bad in some of these places. Even here in the South, it ain't no joke down here. You know what I'm saying? Things can mysteriously show up on your body and you have no explanation for it and stuff like that. Burns and scratches and bruises and all of that. Okay, so that's necromancy. Somebody got to do the work. Now, mama don't condone her harming anyone that is innocent. That's the disclaimer. And this video, also another disclaimer, is this is not for children. Please do not bring your children in here. Someone says, I let my child listen to your videos and stuff. Well, now that's totally up to you because I've already did my disclaimer before I did the video. YouTube ask you, are your videos for children before you start your video? This is not for children. But if this is something you decide you want to bring your child to, I hold no responsibilities to that, okay? So anyways, and I can't tell you what to do. Now, if you want to make this the classroom for your child, and this is what you feel is necessary, you know what I'm saying? I do not criticize you for that, okay? Because who better to learn from than mama and the witches in the chat room, the witch eyes. Because if I could, I would. If I had a baby, I would teach my baby early on. You see what I'm saying? How to be vindictive, how to be selfish, and how to put themselves first before anything else. Okay, and this is just the truth. Hello. Why? Because it teaches your children how to fight, how to not allow someone to come in and violate them and take advantage. Every girl child definitely needs to know how to put herself in a situation where she's not sacrificing herself. I mean, who could be upset with me? I could just feel all of the ooh, boo, and the anger, and it's coming from the men. No, our daughters do not need to be playing with dolls, dressing diapers, and all of this and everything like that. Our daughters need to take these dolls and learn how to do the obia with these dolls. That's what the dolls are for. You understand? We don't supposed to be preparing a 7-year-old how to dress the diaper on a baby. That's not right. It's evil. 10 and 15-year-olds and stuff around here taking on the duties of being women. It's evil. This is not that country. Now, if you in some of these other third world countries, I can understand that. But in America, these girls don't need to be thinking about babies until they're at least about when independent enough to see about themselves. You got 9 and 10-year-olds around here with a little buggy with a baby in it, a baby doll in it. Take that baby doll and paint his eyes all black. Teach that child how to punish its enemies. That's what they for. Or teach the child how to use the doll to prosper. Okay? Bring on prosperity and love and all of those good things. That's what dolls are for. They're not for you to be playing with, pretending to be a mama and you 12. Okay? Now, if you want to give your child a doll and a baby bottle to go in its mouth at 8 or 9 years old, you're evil. You're doing your child a disservice. Why do an 8 or 9 year old need to be learning how to nurse a baby? Help me to understand that. They're going to take care of all of that in high school. They're going to give these babies to them and stuff like that automatically cry when they need food and all that. Let that be something that comes when they mature and they're old enough to accept that responsibility. Now, anybody disagree with me? Well, then that's just on y'all, because I wouldn't do my children like that again. Okay. They don't need no Barbie doll to put on fashion clothes and stuff and all of that on them and stuff like that. Kids don't need that. That's teaching them how to be vain and how to be around him. Shopping for a new dress every single day, new shoes every single day. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. Okay, raise the dead. Jack said. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm at. And it just could be because I'm a grandmother's age now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe all of the motherly instincts are just gone. And it's gone because, if I could, I wouldn't have done it the way I've done it. But at this age, this is the time where we have time to reflect over our lives. I just say we're gonna raise a generation of children. We need to raise them with knowing how to defend themselves, both physically and spiritually, and not giving our children to the corporations and stuff so they can work as slaves. We need to be teaching them how to be able to earn a living outside of the corporations and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So we are helping our government engineer our children to be servants and don't even know it. Okay. Hello, Christopher. How you doing? A lot of folks don't agree with me, Christopher, but it's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind people coming in giving their opinion. Say, well, Mama, I don't believe it should be this way. If you're doing it constructively, you know what I'm saying. I don't expect for everybody in this chat room to agree with my approach. Y'all ain't in here to just say yes. I believe you right to everything. You're gonna have opinion about some things, and that is okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's when you come in trolling. You understand what I'm saying? I know that we're not on the same frequency. Something is off here. And somebody got to go. And I know it ain't gonna be me. I'm not gonna leave because you show up. You talking to a witch right now. One of the realest on YouTube. Okay? You can see it in my face all day long. I don't have to prove who I am because everybody sees it. You understand? Destiny said, absolutely, you're on point, Mama. Okay, Quinitha said, it makes perfect sense, Mama. Okay, Michelle said, indeed. Hey, Ann. Yes, I am on accord with this message. Okay, so I'm hoping, Vicky says yes. Trinity Supreme, how you doing? Said, what do you give the kids to play with instead, Mom? You don't give children nothing to play with. Children shouldn't have anything to play with. We don't have time to play. These children need to be learning how to navigate themselves, you understand, in life, and preparing themselves to be adults that are going to take over this world, meaning that they're not going to be servants. You understand? They're going to be leaders. So you don't give children nothing to play with. I don't believe in that. Children need to be out in nature. Okay? They don't play with anything. They're in nature. Okay? If they're not in nature, they're in the classroom, if that makes sense. So you can let children play, but they don't need to play with anything. Does that make sense? Okay, you're taking them to the park. You're introducing them to all of the different greenery here, the forestry here, the water and how it relates to this, that you let them run, let them play, let them running is playing. Okay, you're teaching them all these different things about vegetables, fruits, and all of these elements that are in here, and these things that raise frequencies and stuff like that. That's what you do. You understand? I believe in children having chores, and I believe in children playing, not playing with anything. Now, if y'all don't get it, we can elaborate even more. Let's talk. Children should not be in front of computers playing these games. Okay? Children should be in front of computers learning skills to be able to speak other languages, learning skills to be able to read, learning skills to be able to write. This is what computers are for children. They should not be on here back and forth with drama, arguing back and forth, all this vainness, looking at fashion, this fashion shoes, fashion dresses, all of this. Children should not be playing with dolls. Teach them what the dolls really are. Dolls have supernatural powers, especially in the astral realm. Be real with your children about it. You are to teach your children spirituality. The school ain't gonna teach them. Now, I don't care what nobody say around me or here in the chat room. Spirituality is real. You don't have to believe it. There is something on the other side watching us right now, interacting. I can blame it on YouTube all day long. Oh, we got an interruption. We got an interruption. But it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. There are forces that can interrupt all of these transmissions. We can't blame it all on YouTube, okay? Like yesterday, some people were experiencing issues with my videos. Some people said they were having errors. Some people said they were being bumped off, buffering. YouTube ain't responsible for all of this stuff, y'all. Let's be real. You think we are the only ones interested in this as physical beings? You ever thought that on the spiritual side that they are also bringing in their 2 cents too? They're bringing in more than their 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? So children need all of these different things, and we have to give that to them. I'm not saying that your children should be just totally spiritual and walking around with gowns on and head wraps and all of that, which people do that. You know what I'm saying? That's that, and I have nothing against them doing that, because they got to do what they got to do. That's their culture, that's their tradition. But I just feel like we should be teaching children and not teaching them how to play with things. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much to do. Okay. If I had it my way, you know, and I had the help and I had a small child, we would right now be outside. I know in some areas there are colder temperatures, but here it's pretty kind of warm now. We would be outside getting a yard prepared for spring so we can grow fruit and all that. That's what the people do behind me. Their children don't go to school. I see their children collecting eggs and stuff from the chickens and stuff, and feeding the chickens and feeding the horses and all of that good stuff. So they don't have time to play. Okay? Back in the day, children weren't playing with things. You know what I'm saying? They played with each other, if you want to say that. They ran around and stuff like that, and they fed the animals, and they gardened, and they farmed, and they did all of these different things. You know, these are what you call raising productive adults, raising them to be productive adults. Because the times that's finna get ready to come ahead of us now, if you don't know how to grow a plant out the ground, you ain't gonna eat. Now, that's just the truth. Like grandma said, you ain't gonna eat. And for people who don't know what you ain't gonna eat means, that means you are not going to eat. Okay. Okay. So now, where did I miss everybody at? Did I miss any? Did I miss anything? I'm back in the chat. Hey, Patricia. Patricia said, I am free from children and I am glad of it. It's a lot of work. Woo! And then they be like, Mama, look, oh, she got gray hair. You try to raise 3 children. Okay, and put them through college and see what happened to you. See, they be thinking Mama is a child. Mama earned her rights, okay, to be here and say what she got to say. I done earned their rights. Okay, the rights. I got 2 in their 30s. Do you hear me? And somebody got the nerve to say that I'm depleting and my hair is gray. Like I'm supposed to just continue to look like I'm 22 for the rest of my life. Good Lord. Ashley is young. She said, I can't wait to have some kids. Look, Ashley, don't forget what I told you, okay? And keep it in mind. Some of the young women are asking me, like what to do with the children now. If y'all still got some questions, let me know. Mama had, hey, y'all know Mama around the mama had her some frappuccino last night. It was so good. Oh, it was so good. I had the what this was, the Starbucks caramel frappuccino. Oh, I just took my time and just sipped it and sipped it. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. I am sorry. Let me go through this and let's go straight into the video, okay? What the title is about. Cave said that part, LOL. Oh, y'all. And my voice is a little rustly right now, as you know, because I'm aging. Okay, mama almost I got a little while because I was telling my son this. My son said, "Mama, you ain't nowhere near it." I said, "Mama is approaching her late 50s. Mama, you ain't near that yet." I said, "Well, I don't care. It seems like I'm almost near that. Mama, I'll be in my 60s if it's good law's will pretty soon. I ain't far from it. It'll be here before you know it." Good afternoon, Shanice. How are you? Um, Anne says she's ready for grandchildren. I am kind of ready for some grandchildrens too. Nisha says, yes, I am glad I am done with kids too. Grandbabies coming. Okay. Yeah, we never stop being mothers. You know what I'm saying? You never stop being mothers, even if you don't have children. You understand? We still are mothers because we may have nieces and nephews, or we may just have, our cousins' little children around us, or we may just have our friends' children around us. So we never stop being mothers. Mama's still a mama. And if you have children, then you eventually will become a mother, you know, all over again when you have grandchildren. Hey, Crazy Eights. Hey, Nolly. Okay, she said, what it do? What it do? We finna get to it, girl. Hey, Patricia, we already talked, didn't we, girl? Hey, Empress Copper Fox. That's true. Empress Copper Fox, I strongly think we should let our children out to run around and practice on their natural skills that they are birthed with. Yes, children are made to sit in a classroom for 8 hours. That is torture. That is torture to make a child sit down that long. I feel like when the children in their early years, at least around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they have a lot of energy. Let them run and play, but you got to supervise them. You cannot let your 6, 7-year-old out the door, close the door, and go somewhere and sit down and watch TV and just let them run around in the yard to play. You know what I'm saying? You got to be out there. Take them to swing. Take them to swing and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Let them get on the swings and stuff. Take them swimming. Take them to places where they can burn that energy off. That energy is there for a reason. And you stunt the growth of children when you force them at that age to sit in a chair for 8 hours. Shame on the system for doing that. So you can brainwash them. Children shouldn't be made to sit that long until they reach a certain age. It should be a certain age for that child to start sitting down like that. But see, they need to train them to be docile. Make it sit down. That's training them to be docile. You understand? You can't go to the bathroom until we schedule it to do it. That's not the way the body works. The child might have to go to the bathroom in number 2. Well, you can't go in number 2 until we say so. I ain't even going no deeper with it. I'm done. Okay, Jackie said, my children speak to their dolls like their spirits. That's the beginning of teaching children how to operate dolls. That is the beginning right there. And letting children know that teaching them about vibrations and stuff like that. They need to know that their energy, your energy, as a child, as an adult, but you need to teach your children this. Affects everything around you, your energy. That's why I said, I'm through moving. You move in these houses and stuff, and it's cool the first 2 or 3 years, and then after a while, you get bored, or you start looking around and saying, "Damn, this look like this toe up and that's toe up." That's your energy doing that to the house. That's just like I'd have moved out here when I first got out here 3 or 4 years ago. Everything was so cool and quiet around me and stuff. I had thought I had outran them damn squirrel. Child squirrel been running all over my roof today. Them motherfuckers caught up with me. They came the beginning of 2019, hit their asses show up. They running all of my. I attract motherfucking squirrels. They're very destructive. They stay in your garden or whatever. So, that is something that I need to concentrate on. Why am I attracting these squirrels and stuff like. Basically, what I'm saying is this right here. Teach your children about energies and frequencies and vibration. They should not only have their physical teachings, but you are responsible for teaching them their spirituality. Now I'm totally against religion, but you may want to incorporate religion as well as spirituality and this other stuff, to your children's curriculum. You understand? So it's totally up to you. These are just my ideas. I'm not saying that these are the only ideas. Everybody's different. Hey, Tam, how are you? I saw your beautiful wedding and congratulations. Hey, the Balmy Rituals. Okay, then. I'm glad you stopped by. Undead Goddess said children can catch the plague from touching or playing with dead animals. Oh, well, now hopefully we won't be allowing our children to go and touch no dead animals around here. That's another thing we need to teach them. That should be part of their curriculum. Teaching them about nocturnal animals and daytime animals and how, yeah, it's just a lot to teach the kids. I mean, they ain't got time. You just tell the baby, we ain't got time to be playing. Okay. Well, ain't no time for no talking about some playing with nothing. When you play with something, you playing with fire. We don't supposed to be doing that. Okay, Empress says Mama Nature is the first teacher. Queen Alexis Hayes says they love to dig dirt and rocks and water. And that is a very primitive characteristic of us as human beings and stuff. And that's what children first began to do. It's what like that's what we did when we were very primal beings. So it serves a purpose. So if you put a child outside, they're going straight to the dirt and digging the dirt and everything and becoming one with nature. And they may just have mud all over their face, mud all over their feet, or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Just playing and splashing in the mud, making mud cakes and all of that. It's a purpose for that. It's connecting with the earth, and a lot of these children will not have that. And shame, 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 because I got a chance to get a bowl and put dirt in it when I was little, put the rocks in it, stir it up like I was cooking and all of that stuff. I got a chance to do all of that. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to say play with the earth, but this is a part of what, like I say, a primitive practice that is preparing the child for whatever task that will come about as they grow older and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a good thing. You just want to go under their nails now afterwards and clean them and make sure they get a good bath, because worm eggs can get under your nails, and then the little children get wind up with the worms. They say also you can get the worms through your feet too. That's what they say. Hey, Nisha. Okay. Vika said nature is where we all need to be. And that is so true. Depending on where you at, you might need to be doing some kayaking. If you're near the mountains, do some mountains. Okay. If you're near some caves, go cave exploring. Like I said, we have Nakalula Falls here. And it's just beautiful caves with waterfalls in them and pools of water. I'm just very fascinated with that. in our primal past and our primitive past. These are the places that we went to, and we lived in those places and stuff like that, and they shielded us and cooled us from the sun. These are the people who are going to be surviving too. Whereas the sun gets a little closer and closer each time, it's going to get closer. There is nothing the government can do to they can do all of the cloud seeding and everything that they possibly want to, but eventually this sun's gonna get close. Shit, our asses need to be heading for the goddamn caves. You understand? In these underground caverns and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But this won't happen in our lifetime. But hell, teach your children how to explore these different places. Now, these places can be dangerous because the caves can eat you, the mountains can eat you, the forest can eat you. Did you know that? They can eat you. They are entities. The rivers can eat you. There is something that presides over these or reside, I'm sorry, in these areas, and they are the keepers of these areas, and they have to feed just like anything else. Okay, so this is where our kids need to be going to these national parks. It's just too much to do for these children besides having them in a school system sitting down. But this is how society is engineered. So, and I don't expect a mother who has to work to have to think that she has to sit all day long at home with her children. This is just how they got us gridlocked, and I really don't have any solutions for that, because we need these schools and stuff like that to be teaching our children while we go out and work for the corporations, because we got to keep a job, we got to make money. I know of ways we can do it, but y'all know we ain't gonna do that. At 15 to 20 of us ain't gonna get together and put $1,000 together and go and get our own land and start building our own little witchy reservation. Y'all know we ain't finna do that. But that is one of the solutions, but we ain't gonna do it. Hey, Pink Wolf, how you doing? Yeah, it does. Pink Wolf said, "Mama, how are your voice sounds scuffy? You just wake up." No, I didn't. I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning. I was having some issues with that yesterday. 2 days ago, I went and I stayed outside while the weather machine was on. And boy, it was on loud. You could hear, and I stayed outside and it was cold, and I just had on a vest and I had like thin sleeves on, and I was really cold. And I stayed outside and recovered and upholstered six chairs. I went from cream. I had cream. I bought them with cream from a yard sale, and I wanted them to be rose like the color of the sofa in the temple. So I recovered them with a beautiful. Y'all know I'm in love with rose now. And I know why, because one of my aunties that passed had the rose covered upholstery, uh, Victorian sofa set and chairs and all of that. And so I just got the bug to do so too. So I went and did that right there and stayed out there and got cold, bone chilling cold. And so now I am actually, you can hear the effects of being out there like that at night. Y'all keep some on your arms out there. That stuff ain't natural. Maybe if it was a natural cold, it wouldn't have affected me like that. But honey, they got liquid nitrogen in that stuff. Okay. Hello, Kia. How you doing? Oh, listen. Kia says, "Hello, Mama. I was sub to you a while ago and I realized I stopped seeing your uploads and couldn't find your channel. All by design. All by design." Well, I'm glad that you decided to just come out here and look. And I'm telling everybody, y'all, I'll probably pretty much be doing a video daily. So just come out and just see if Mama doing a video around this time and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And see what I'm doing. Don't wait on no notification. Ain't no such a thing. Not for this channel. Okay, KSAT 44 watching, 2 likes. Hit that like button. Y'all please hit that like button as our numbers decrease. People start leaving when they see you ain't talking about what you're supposed to be talking about. Understandable. I catch y'all next time. You know what I'm saying? Because Mama got to do a little bit of stalling to give folks time to come in that really want it. How about that? Oh, thank you. And that's a good thing. And said, I am teaching my little ones how to make her a doll. We won't be buying any. That's why I said this whole Christmas thing. We need to protect our children from the this actual retail Christmas commercial thing. You know what I'm saying? If your children are in school, then the peer pressure is on them to want what the other children want are getting. Oh, what you getting? I'm getting an iPhone, and I'm getting this, and I'm getting that, and I'm getting a PlayStation, a new PlayStation, and everything. See, so your children become infected. You know, I was talking to this lady. She has a 7-year old and an 8-year old, and she was just talking about what she was doing for them for Christmas. She said they are all her and her children are building a doll house. Each year they are building and working on a dollhouse for Christmas. I told her, beautiful. I said, now that's where it's at right there. They don't get toys and stuff. They make their own toys. Long ago, I do believe that's what they were doing. Instead of playing with it, make it. But it could be a form of playing with. Okay. So we can say that for the person who did say, you know, what do they play with? Well, what you do, you teach them how to build and design their own toys. You know what I'm saying? Doll houses can be wonderful to build. You know what I'm saying? They got some very beautiful, elaborate doll houses that make you want to live in one. I was looking at one, I was like, I wouldn't mind living in that. I be watching these doll house videos. There's a man that actually has a doll house that has electricity in it, has a stove in it, and everything. He has little skillets and pots and pans, and he go in there with the dolls in the doll house, and he cooks. He gets a little skillet and he cooks on the stove top, the miniature stove tops. He fry eggs, sausages, and everything. Y'all check him out. I used to see his videos, but I don't see it no more. He must have been up to something really bad and got put on time out. Something had to happen because I don't see his videos no more. Then you go in there and find out you're not subscribed to him no more neither. You like, whoa, I used to be subscribed to this channel. What happened? Oh, Lord. Okay, so let me go. Hey, That Boy TV. That Boy TV said, I teach all the kids around me how to work magic. I find it easier to teach them. And you are teaching them magic. Are you trying to be funny with mama? Hello? Because I'm going to read your comments, y'all. Y'all know I'm going to read it. So everybody can see you and what you look like. Because I find it hard to believe, That Boy TV, unless you are a child yourself, there's some child sitting down listening to you teaching magic, unless you do card tricks and stuff like that. And you pull the rabbit out the hat. Now, kids like that type of magic. Okay, Cape Fear says, my daughter never had dolls. Facts like that's all they are worth. Okay. My daughter didn't want dolls. She always wanted cars and stuff. You know, we would get her the remote control cars. You know what I'm saying? And then my other daughter that loved dolls. And I see a difference in both of them personality all day long. The daughter of mine that was that loved dolls and fashion dolls and stuff like that. She's very submissive. The daughter that did not like that, she wanted cars instead, has a very she's kind of she has a very more masculinity in her personality, more not masculinity, but she's more of an alpha female. She's an alpha female. So, you know, she's single, but the other daughter that's a bit more submissive, that love the dolls and all of that, she's married. So it makes a difference. If you see, and you kind of almost can predict your child's personality based upon the things that they love to play with. Okay. Okay, so I think I got to everybody. I just want to make sure I got to everybody's comment on the top as I work my way back to the bottom. Hey, Varney, how are you? Uh-oh. Hey, Mama Midnight. Okay, Mama Midnight, that sound about right. She said, I've taught my kids about divination, altar work, writing, and setting intention. Yes, because we need to let them know, hey, this is the way we need to live our life so we can manifest. To live our life so we can manifest. You know what I'm saying? Manifestation is in orbia. I can talk all day long. Let's curse them. Let's get them. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's war with them and stuff like that. But now it comes down to, do you want to live in with the demons of poverty, for a lifetime? Or do you want to change your fate? Do you want to work with the spirits so the spirits can bring to you? Now, and it like, a lot of folks say, well, I don't want to go to the spirits for anything, whatever. That's why you at the house broke. Hello? Say what? Yes, that's what's up. Okay? That's why you're sitting at the house broke. You ain't got nothing in the bank. Can't even go and get a carton of eggs and a loaf of bread. Because you said, I don't want to work with none. I just want to work with Jesus. I want to work with Jesus. Oh, you do? You want to work with Jesus? Okay, then we'll give Jesus your money and be broke. But I guarantee you, Jesus ain't going to be broke. Hello? That's what y'all doing. Y'all running over there to the church, giving up all your money and stuff and sitting in the dark. And the gas ain't on and using the stove to heat up your house. That's the demons of poverty right there now. See, I struggle with that too. The gas is on, but for some reason, I cannot stop gravitating to turning on my oven. Why? Because in my mind, I think I'm saving with my gas by turning the oven on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen my mama turn the oven on unless you had trouble, like, a storm came through, and we had always had central heating and air. So if a storm came through, and the electricity off because of the storm knocking the electricity off, then you resorted to the gas heat or whatever. But I just got this little demon of poverty mentality to think, which is dumb. Well, if I turn the oven on, I ain't got to worry about the gas and stuff coming on, this furnace coming on back and forth, running up my gas bill. But that's stupid, because guess what? You got to pay an electric bill. Hello? So you gonna pay anyway it goes. So, to me, when it's a fine line between this budgeting thing and the demons of poverty. Because, see, sometimes this budgeting thing, you understand, is the demons of poverty. Sticking a fan in the window and letting the air come in, you know what I'm saying? All of that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? So that, you want to kind of like make sure that you are allying or partnering up with a spirit that you can have a great relationship with, that both of y'all are getting something out of it. Because I don't care what nobody say, everybody wants some. So, I wouldn't think that I can get one of y'all to sit down here and just hand me all these different things and give me this and give me that, and I ain't giving nothing up. And I wouldn't, and I'm quite, and y'all know I ain't gonna be that way neither, vice versa. So, like, if you want to live your life and live your best life, know that you are going to have to consult with some spirit. I mean, that's just the way I live. Now, if y'all can do something better than that, let me know. I'm willing to learn. Vicky said we collected firewood for winter last weekend. Sovereign. Learn to be self-sufficient and keep each other strong. Okay, yeah, we need to be partnering up, but nobody wants to partner up because this society is engineered for us to live as just individuals, and so-called independent and everything. And that is not the way humans are supposed to be living. If you go back in time, humans all got together. It was important. If you did not find someone you could partner up with, like this person, growing the cabbage, and this one growing the cucumbers and all of it. Everybody got something they putting together, and everybody come together as a community and bartering and trading with each other and looking out for each other. We look out for one another. And that right there helped you to survive these winters, because these winters wasn't no joke back in the day. Because what was you going to eat if you didn't grow nothing? If you didn't partner up with nobody, and you know what I'm saying? Because you can't do it all by yourself. Somebody down the street going to be raising hogs, because we're going to need the fat so we can make some candles. Okay? Did they make candles out of lard back then? May have a break so I can have some of my frappuccino. Okay. I got a little bit in left. But anyway, that ooh, it's so good. I'm gonna have some one more time. I'm going to Starbucks one more time tomorrow, and then I'm done because I know that sugar is not good. I don't need the caffeine, none of that, and I'm not a caffeine sugar drinker. I just had this urge. I saw it to just have it because it just looked so pretty. I was like, "Ooh, that caramel looks so good. I'm gonna have to have me some." But anyways, y'all know I'm random. I switched gears quickly. So yeah, so that's the way we live. Witches, we live that way. We were bartering and trading. I'm over here. I got a whole bunch of eggs over here. I got milk. I got butter. I got all of this. Miss Susie down the street, however, she do divination. She do readings. She do fortunes. She also, can help me have better livestock for the following season, and help me have stronger chickens and all of that. So I'm gonna go to her, and I ain't got no money in my hand. I'm gonna bring her some chickens. Here you go. Here you what you need. You need eggs. You need butter. You need milk. You need cream. What do you need? I take it. That's the way we live. There wasn't no currency. Currency was introduced so that these elites can take the wealth from us and use us as shit. They used our ass. You understand, for whatever they needed. That's how it worked. But we going back to that. That's what's so scary, because there's gonna be some tumultuous times coming up. And if you scared, please leave off my channel. Cause there's these scary people over here and stuff disrupting and thumbs and down. They be scared of my message. I don't do no. Hey, look, if you looking for soft magic, don't come over here. Don't that ain't what over there. This is that hardcore, reality magic. Okay, I ain't necessarily teaching it, but I'm talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So get out, because this is where we going. It's gonna be kind of a little shaky here as we go to a whole nother way of living. Okay. Uh Debt and credit. Uh-huh. Yes, Cape Fear. That's how they did it that back then. Cause my father was telling me how it was and how it wasn't any money. Cause he said, did nobody have none? Did nobody have none? And you had to buy food stamps long ago. So that didn't make sense, did it? So now food stamps now are free, but you had to purchase food stamps. So if the people couldn't buy the food stamps, because how you gonna buy some food stamps? You ain't got no money. Everybody around here bartering and trading. That's the way they lived back in the day. We go further back in the day, they traded whatever they had. You know what I'm saying? That's where the whole trading the baseball cards and stuff, all that stuff came from. They were trading whatever they had. This is of value. Do you need this? Because I need what you got. You got some of this. Can I get that? You know what I'm saying? I need so many shanks of beef. You know what I'm saying? But what you got to give me? I mean, it's the same way in the spirit realm too. Okay. So can I go back to what I was what the okay, y'all. Let me go. Okay. Vicky said use all your organic food scraps to feed the earth. She needs minerals and vitamins. And people don't realize the earth is an entity, it's alive. And if you treat her right and give to her, if it ain't nothing but planting a tree, she will give back to you, honestly. So if you are planting a tree for her, you understand, especially make sure it's a fruit tree. She's going to provide you fruit from the tree, you know, or she's going to provide you shade from the heat. So she's got something to give to you too. If you feed her oceans, you know what I'm saying, and you are a fisherman, then she will give to you food from the ocean and favor from the ocean, because they are the spirits, water spirits are there. If you feed the river, she will give you what? So much fish from the river. She'll give you favor. So we all need to know this is one of those situations where even in the spirit realm is bartering and trading. We can give spirits paper money all day long, but they can't do nothing with that. Let's be honest, they don't want that. At one time you could give them coins and stuff like that. They would take coins because coins had some type of value. The metal in it was of value. So you have like deities that actually I don't want to use the word own, but have some type of interest in metal, you know. So it was about giving that spirit the metal, copper or gold or silver or nickel, which is one of the cheapest or whatever. You were giving this entity that, you know. But now, you know, you giving, you know, these coins now are just, they're not even, they don't even contain most of the precious metals. You know what I'm saying? So, but giving them paper money, man, they can't do nothing with no paper money. Paper money is dead, to tell you the truth. So, what do they want? It depending on the spirit. You know, they might want, you know, sweets. You know, they'll like cookies, cakes, a cup of coffee, sweeten or whatever, liquor, some of them cigars and stuff like that. These may be some spirits who may have once been in a physical body. But if you dealing with these disincarnate spirits that may have never ever been on a physical level, they're more elemental and stuff like that. You know the way somebody was explaining it to me, and I think you're in here too. She said the only offering they recognize is what, blood and bones and fatty tissues and all of that. That's the only thing that they recognize. Hello. Now, so when you getting deep into that, you know, and they never stop feeding. I'm dealing with myself personally, something that is very powerful, a force that is just unimaginably powerful. You all just don't know. That's how come, you know. I mean, and some people have reported that they have seen this entity of mine in their astroscape. You understand now? And may be a mistake in some instances that and see, let me tell you, a witch is not, we witches are not responsible for what happens to an individual. It's the spirits that are responsible. Like I say, you come and play with me and have fun and laugh, get your kicks and your rocks off and stuff like that. But look, it's a force that is beyond myself, that is destructive. You can't play with witches. It's a destructive spirit on most witches. I'm not gonna play with any witches out here. Okay, I'm gonna have mad respect for them. Now I'll try to protect myself much as I possibly can. You know I'm gonna do that. But I'm just saying, you know, to go around and play with witches and play on their channels and things and stuff like that and believe, just because I don't believe in their work or believe that they're not real, I'm going to have fun with them and stuff, does not believe they work. That does not mean that their work does not work because I don't believe. You know what I'm saying? So witches have spirits that are overly protective of them. Okay, so I've had some people who have been mistakenly harmed by these spirits, and they call and they let me know, or they may text me and let me know. And I'm sitting here, I don't know what to do. I can't say, well, I'm sorry, because I don't want the spirits to retaliate on me because they work really hard to protect me. And sometimes spirit knows what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe in some cases that it may be a mistake, but it ain't up for me to decide. It's up to the spirit to decide. Because if they feel like you don't wrong me, then they gonna just keep tearing down on you, and I can't help you. I can't help you. You understand? But it's because most witches, we come here with a lot of spirits, and we do take care of our spirits. I take care of my spirits, man. I make sure that they don't want for nothing. I tell them this right here is all y'all's. Everything here, all to my sacred spirits, is just as much as y'all's as it is mine. They be around here talking to me, knocking on walls, and letting me know things. I have a wonderful relationship with my spirits. Hello. And I'm encouraging all of the witches to have a wonderful relationship with your spirits. They'll warn you. Sometimes I don't even know what's going on. My first trial, then I figure it out. Okay, and this is what y'all was trying to tell me. And I try to catch on quick as I can, because if not, you keep on putting yourself in a situation where your spirit's warning you and you ain't picking up on the warning, and then you can get hurt out there. So if all witches supposed to be listening to their spirits and stuff like that. They can warn you of a lot of different things if you listening, because we do get a warning first, and then after that comes destruction. So I don't care what nobody say. We all get a warning. We just don't be paying no attention to it. So Patricia Wise, how are you? Yes, Empress Copper Fox, thank you for getting me back on track. Money will fade away. This paper money, y'all, is we gotta have it though, because they own our system. As long as they are engineering and owning the system, you need it. They have like a pawn in your face. Well, you won't eat unless you get this, and you got to work for it to get it. It's like one of those situations they got it hovering over our heads. But where we're going in the age of Aquarius, the old currency, the old paper and all that paper money and all of the fake coins and stuff they got is going to no longer be. Okay. So this is why they keep talking about this one world currency and stuff that they're pushing, trying to get the whole entire world to get down with it. It's not gonna work. If they do incorporate it, it won't work long. What it's going back to is a collapse of that, and back to bartering and trading. Okay. So this is why I say our children don't have time to be playing with nothing. We got to be training these children to go back to doing what they used to do, and that's farming, and all of that domestic stuff that we allow China to do for us. You know what I'm saying? The things that the Metanites, and am I saying that right? And the Amish are doing. These are the things you're gonna have to get ready to start back doing. Hopefully this is not in our lifetime, but we're gonna lose a lot of life to this, because a lot of people, they're just vain, and they don't know how to take care of themselves and stuff, because we've been dependent on the government. I was just looking at one of these celebrities, how they were like spending like millions of dollars to refurbish their closet. And the closet was about the size of my house, to be honest with you. Their bedroom closet was the size of my home. Okay. And it was talking about how they were fixing it up and all of this other stuff. I said, oh my God, if I had that type of money, I would be out here. I would have fruit trees all over. I would have state of the art fruit trees. Okay, it is no such thing as the state of the art fruit trees, but I would have fruit trees everywhere. I would have all kind of trees in my yard. If anything, I would hire somebody to help me to to be able to grow these trees and cultivate these trees, and I would have like a well system. Excuse me, y'all, I got cold. Have a well system set up in place where they can be irrigated, and I would just have vegetation all over, and I would create jobs where people can help me to manage that stuff. Solar panels and all of that. That's the way I want to live. I mean, I would love to wind powered apparatuses and stuff in the yard and stuff. That's what I would do. Hell, I have an earth ship. I would be living in the earth ship itself. My house would be built out of earth bags or something. This would be my life. I mean, that's heaven to me. But I can't do it by myself. I would need help. You know what I'm saying? And so this is where we will be going. And those who can't do it will be the ones lost by the wayside, like these people who are investing millions of dollars to renovate closets and stuff like that. It's just utterly ridiculous and vain. And these people are sick. But everybody have to live the way they want to live. Yeah, Vika says she loves earth ships. That they have earth ships designated for certain areas. I don't think you can just put those earth ships wherever you want. Like I know here in Alabama, they gonna have something to say. That's why I say if you can, if 10 people can come together and put about $1,000 together, For $20,000, you can definitely buy land here. Land with running streams, some of them with ponds and stuff, and access to the river and the lake. And you in those areas where they call unrestricted areas, you could build an earthship. You just got to hope the officials don't get upset and get angry with you and send a hailstorm right over it and tear it up. Okay. That's why I said they're supposed to be over designated areas. That's true, Cape Fear. Thank you so much, especially those who get that tax money. And so this is what our government, the elitists do. They continuously promote division amongst us, keep us in a state of competition with one another. As long as we're competing, they need that. That's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as they say, they're gonna clean this place up. You know what I'm saying? I hope they take the fist fighting off of the internet, fist fighting amongst children and stuff. This is what I feel like school promotes that too. A competition. Competition is what divides us from unity. Don't y'all think so? It divides us. We need unity. Okay, if you got unity and everything going on and stuff like that, then guess what? And you teaching your children while they're young, what is important, what they need to be doing and stuff like that. Then you can get 10 or 15 people together and say we're all gonna put $1,000 in, and we're going to take that and buy some property somewhere. We're going to buy a couple of acres or more. I think for like 20,000 here. And Alabama, you can get about 5 to 6 acres, 10 acres. Unrestricted. This is what we need to be doing. Boy, that's a wonderful classroom for little children, isn't it? Wonderful class. But they ain't gonna let you do that. The moment they see you got solar panels up and greenhouses up and everything, because they be sending helicopters around here in April. April of every year, the helicopters, while I'm out in my garden, I can see the helicopters hovering over the top of my house. I am not lying to y'all. I am not. They be dropping squirrels out the sky. I'm just teasing about the squirrels though, but they do introduce these lab squirrels into your area to eat up all your fruit trees and stuff. Now I ain't gonna stop talking about that. But yes, so you got these 10 or 15 acres out there. So hopefully somebody hear me. Get together with some of your friends, you understand? And y'all put your money together and try to buy some land, y'all. Try to buy some land. That'll be a wonderful classroom for little children and stuff like that. Get them out there in the yard and everything and start learning them to how to cultivate the land and how to divine and look for water and all that. Y'all, I know y'all say this sound far-fetched, but this is what we gonna need, y'all. We gonna need this. It's gonna get to a point you can't grow nothing unless it's under a greenhouse. Hey, Mystic Lunar Rain. Hey, Earth Color Portal. She said, wow, that's smart. Just got to find people that would be open to the investment and upbuild of the land. And then you're going to need a leader because, the leader has to be smart. They need to know how to be able to navigate this thing and how to do it. And, because like I messed up so bad here. I could see how when I came here to the hobby farm, how I just failed miserably. But I hate to say fail, but I use the word setback. 5 years I had time to do plans. And you need a plan when you do this. Where are you going to have the chickens? Where are you going to have the other little farm animals? Where are you going to have the fruit trees? How are you going to water the fruit trees? How are you going to protect it from pests? How are you going to protect it from, like the squirrels and the birds and all of the stuff? I have been set back. Everything I have done has not been effective. I am set back 5 years. Now I got to go back and get at it again. Now, last year I had an abundance of nectarines, but I lost a lot of peach trees due to the flood. When you move on a property, you have to for 2 years observe the patterns of how the weather works with that area. Anyway, I ain't gonna go deep into that, but I'm just saying it's a lot of work and research as to what type of area you're going to. Are you going to an area that's mostly desert, no rain? Are you going to an area where it's mostly rain and flood? Are you go? You gotta know these things. But anyway, I'm done with that. Um, mother, we can't lead and govern ourselves. Why you feel like that? Cape Fear said, I believe it's in all of us once we get back to the environment. We can do everything our ancestors did. But right now, we're in the planning stages. We're talking about it right now. They're laughing at us, but they're going to cry soon because people are putting their heads together and they're doing what they got to do. You understand what I'm saying? And what I'm talking about is going to somebody gonna get lit with this information somewhere. It's gonna make some changes. Okay. I know that it is, even though, it's just us having a simple conversation, we probably never will do what we say we're gonna do, but somebody gonna go out there and get it started. If they ain't already done got started. Hey, Daffy, we plant and they spray chemicals in the air. Now I have brown spots on all of our foliages. Same over here. I dealt with that too. And I'm telling you, it got to the point it was so bad. My pecan tree, which I'm getting ready to put the tin on the pecan tree and trim some limbs down to keep the squirrels off the limbs. Like I said, I had no gray squirrels, just the cute little brown ones. Now I got gray ones all over the place. Look, I had so many silk, I guess they call them web worms, all in the pecan tree until I had to get True Green out here to spray it. So I'm finna get my shits together. Hello? I'm finna get it together. I'm going outside. I'm finna get ready to raise my motherfucking beds for corn. I'm talking about raise it up in the air. I'm getting ready to put a guard gate over some kind of something. I've been doing a lot of research all over my fruit trees and stuff like that. I'm getting to work. I'm getting irrigation going. I'm going to be busy between now. You don't wait to spring to start getting ready. You start in advance. You start in the winter months getting this stuff together. Okay. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it because the fruit you grow will raise your vibrations before the fruit you get in the grocery stores will. So yeah, they do spray. You right. You will get the spots and stuff. Okay. Ashley said the bloody tampon girl and the General Robert E. Lee is in the chat. And you know what? You'll be surprised. That is a black person. That's a person of color that's doing that. But a lot of people are sick, so we just allow them to continue to rot and despair. Okay. Cherokee said, what? Okay. So we're not gonna give any more life to that. Because that's it. That's a person of color that's doing it. I know exactly who that is. That's also a tactic to divide and conquer. But we got to move on. It's too much to talk about, okay? Hey, Sonia Soto, how are you? Sonia Soto said, yes, all my grass and trees are infected, and the bugs seem to be immune to the pesticide. Well, they're going to do it all. Like I said, they're going to introduce these squirrels into the population. Now, a lot of people don't agree with me, but gray rats and gray squirrels are all lab oriented. Most mosquitoes are lab oriented. A lot of these pestilent bugs, like they talk about the lantern fly, are lab oriented. They infect these and put these out in the population. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching, I've been observing for 50 some odd years. You know what I'm saying? So And the squirrels are out to eat up the nuts, eat up your fruits and everything. They need that in the population. The rats going to introduce disease. These water bugs, some of these cockroaches are going to introduce pestilence. That's how they did it back in the day when they spread it the plague and stuff like that. They infected them with bubonic plagues. They infected them with tuberculosis, and then they came out in the population and they infected people. That's what they did. So that's why I say we will have to be able to safeguard our fruit, our vegetables from anything coming at us, because they come, honey. I'm telling you, they getting ready to they finna get ready to throw the kitchen sink at you. It's coming, because see, a lot of people are on the bandwagon here on YouTube. I'm going to start growing my own fruits and vegetables. People are really getting into it. And so they're panicking. Whoa, they talk. I mean, you got people got container gardens on their patios and stuff in their apartments and stuff, growing fruits and vegetables, and having those fruits and vegetables with that high frequency energy inside of them can make huge changes in the way people think. You understand? And then see, and they already here trying to engineer you with their foods, and now you got foods to kind of give you, you know what I'm saying, that boost, that burst of fire information. You understand? And they don't want you to have that. They want you to keep going to the grocery stores so that they can train your DNA how to think and how to make decisions. And you know what I'm saying? So if you going, you know, you got a double whammy on you if you in those fast food restaurants and stuff. You in Burger King and all of them, you ain't got a chance. You in Popeyes, you don't have a chance. You eat dead foods. You know they got all kind of stuff in that dead food now. Uh-huh. Empress said the spraying it is killing the plants, water, soil, the original peoples of the plain. Yep. Then now they don't want that now. They wants to make us all cyborgs. And this is where it's going. A lot of these folks you see are cyborgs. So if you sitting out here thinking that you sometimes you sitting out here talking to a real person, you ain't. Now I'm gonna tell you something that I saw. I never will forget. Okay, and I said, "Whoa!" And two instances. I hope I don't forget about the last instance. I remember watching Cops long time ago. It was a show came on called Cops. I don't know. It may still be going on now. I don't know. And there was this sergeant. He was talking about, you know, something that happened. Somebody got murdered or what have you. And I promise you, he put his hands down, and there was a big hole in his hand. There was nothing in it. There was nothing in this man's hand. And I said, Mr. Willie, look at that man's hand. It looked on the outside, it looked like a real hand. It didn't look like a prosthesis or a prosthetic hand. It looked like a real hand, but it had a black hole inside of it. I said, he is a cyborg. He's not real. A lot of these folks are not real. Also, I never will forget, somebody was telling me the story and everything, and they said that they had a med pop, and of some type of, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what that was that they had, but they could explain it better than I could. But it helped them to be able to see into people's body. And when they first saw into somebody's body and saw there was no skeleton in it, but then could see that somebody else had a skeleton in their body, or something that was in the body that made them human and the other person didn't have it, they went to the emergency room and noticed that there were other people working in the hospital that didn't have anything in their body, but the other people did, and said that the people that didn't have anything in their body said she could see us. Yes. Earth Color Porter said that is crazy. I never seen one. And if you, like I said, you can look at the exterior of a person's body and just think that they're all here and they're not. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Nolly Monet says, Did you see Dennis Rodman has an electric compartment in his arm? Oh, no, I didn't. I remember there was this artist that I went to his art show and everything, and all of his characters and his compositions had that in their arms. Each one of them had an electrical arm. But it looked at transparent like a real arm, but inside of it, it was something like that going on in it. And it's just like he had an obsession. I mean, all his work had that in it. Well, I can get down with that. Temple of She, how you doing? She said, at this point, we are all cyborgs. We are connected to our phones, and our phones are a part of us. For many, it hurts when their phones lose power like a missing extremity. That's just one example. That's true. I mean, I don't even feel right unless I got my phone. You know what I'm saying? I tried to go in the den and watch a movie, and I just could not watch that movie without my phone. Because, see, Mr. Wood said, put your phone down and let's watch this movie. Leave it in. I couldn't do it. So what I left the phone in here and I actually fell asleep. The sleep comforted me. The fact that I didn't have my phone with me. We are so dependent on these phones. That's why babies are being born with all of this already in them. So you hand them one, they know already how to operate it. You know what I'm saying? So we don't realize it, but you're training your, like if you are a pregnant mother with your cell phone, you already training your child to have one. So by the time they get 6 months, go and give them their cell phone. Okay, they're gonna have them in all in all sizes. They gonna have cell phones to fit the palms of the hands of all types of people. You're gonna have to go ahead and give your 6 month baby one. By the time they ready to hold the bottle, they gonna in one hand, they're gonna be holding the other device in the other hand. Y'all, I had this, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I had this travel. Y'all know me and my travels and stuff like that. I had this travel, and I keep going there where they have these so-called cyborg arms, where there's a sleeve that goes on the arm that looks like fabric and material, but you can see inside of it. It has like wires and stuff like that, and the thing was able to control everything, open up car doors, turn the TV on. It was just like let's put it like this, a smart arm. Let's put it like that. It had control over everything. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and make me one of them. It was on the left arm. I'm gonna make mine because I got a lot of telephone wire and stuff that I found on this person. This person bought some land and they brought me over there to it, and I had got bunches and bunches of telephone wire that was just laying on the ground and bundled it up. A spirit just said, get it. And I know I'm gonna have a purpose. I knew I was gonna have a purpose for it. So I'm gonna use it and make my sleeve, and then I'm gonna make a hat with some in it and everything. Don't ask me why, but I just kind of like want to do it. Empress says RFID chip. Vicky said they'll sell you the human upgrade, but it is not. It's human bondage. Uh-huh. Earth Color Portal said, I saw a video yesterday, y'all. I am telling you that was showing our souls being sucked out. It had so many messages in it. Oh my God, I want to share it with y'all. What's the name of it? Black Angel wants to know how to get rid of spiritual husband. You can't. They be sitting out here telling you you can go to church and they got prayers and all that stuff like that. You can't get them. You know why you can't get rid of a spiritual husband? It's sort of like when Mr. Willie dealing with a spiritual wife. You can't get rid of them because have been with you for lifetimes. These are the reincarnations. I mean, you are reincarnate. And these are beings that didn't get a physical body this lifetime. Y'all may have both had a physical body one of the other lifetimes, but now you in a physical body and they are not. Now that's in some instances. In some instances, these are deities. You ain't gonna get rid of them. Rid of them. Trinity Supreme says, Blank Angel, why you want to get rid of them? Is he hurting you? Cherokee Tulu, how you doing? Said that some real stuff right there. Vicky said most of these movies and TV shows are telling you the truth. Jupiter Rising is a start. I saw that. I saw that movie. I was trying to get a lot of understanding out of that. Amy says she's had a spiritual husband since a child. I have a spiritual husband. Matter of fact, Mr. Willie and my spiritual husband have gone to war with each other. They have gone to war. But he was my husband in a past lifetime. Remember, I told y'all about my experience living in the castle with my husband that actually murdered me. Did you hear me? He's still here with me. I don't know how many people know about my experience when I talked to you all about that. And he was a wing being. He had wings because he came and he swooped Mr. Willie up in the air in his astroscape and threatened to drop Mr. Willie. He said, "You know, I can drop you." Because he flew way up in the air. He was like a thunderbird. And Mr. Willie was screaming and hollering and he laughed and everything. He said, but he did put him back on the ground without dropping him. So, because Mr. Willis said you was in the castle, I couldn't get you. I couldn't get you out of the castle. He wouldn't let me in. Hey, Chastain Stone said I be trying to tell my husband that our souls are reincarnated, but he won't believe me. He says when a person dies, the souls do also. I had a great laugh and talked him. Well, what if you're wrong? Well, I'm like this right here. I don't think energy can die. I think souls are energy. I don't think that can die like that. Maybe energy can be consumed, but when it's consumed, it's transmuted and used for something else. But I don't think that it can die. I'm reading the I'm reading y'all post, y'all. Eugene said in the new movie Doctor Sleep, they're drinking the steam souls of the shining ones. Okay, I'm totally off this subject. It's a lot going on. Okay, hey Kim, how you doing? The Matrix is about the harvesting of us. That's correct. And I have gone way over time, y'all. Okay. What movies should I be watching? Spiritual movies should I be going to the movies to watch? Because something is telling me I need to go. I know I don't want to watch the Harriet Tubman movie. I'm tired of that. I'm just repulsed by it. I'm sick of this thing called African American history and Black history and all. I've had enough. I ain't trying to be funny. I've had enough. That's y'all reparations. I want y'all to know that. That's the 40 acres in the mule. They can have it. I ain't got no interest in that. Teach me something spiritual, okay? That's where it's at right now. Like, teach me how I can grow these here fruit trees and keep these goddamn squirrels and birds off of it. That's what I want to know, okay? So that's why I would not be watching the Harriet Tubman movie. Anybody got any other ideas what I could be watching? Anybody else got some movies? Ashley said Dark Crystals was pretty good. Okay, Eugene. See, anybody else heard about Doctor Sleep? Anybody else heard about Doctor Sleep? It's the follow up of The Shining. I'm gonna tell you something, Eugene. I couldn't make no sense out of The Shining for nothing in the world. That was one of the most bizarre movies. Is it The Shining? No, no. It was. I think it was The Shining, and The Clockwork Orange. I could not make no sense out of them. Y'all got to tell me. Any of y'all old heads in here know anything about the Clockworks Orange? The Clockworks Orange is weird, and the movie was strange. Anybody know what the movie was about? But for some reason, I was intrigued. I couldn't get away from it. Okay, J Batista, how you doing? Says, "Hey, mama, it's not a movie, but it's a show I recommend. Castle Rock." Okay, Ashley, I saw the Rainbow and the Serpent. I saw that when I was a kid. Only thing about that, it was a great movie, but the ending I didn't like it because it was like they were trying to prove that it didn't exist. It was not real. They used their science to debunk what it was, and maybe I got the wrong message out of it. Anybody got a different message out of it than that? Oh, you did? Okay. Veggie woman said, "Mama found a real pretty dark skinned tone doll at the thrift store." Oh, okay then. So what I want to do is make these dolls so that there's something pleasant to look at on your altar. So after we paint it, then we're gonna go back and then I'm gonna show you all how to make clothes, like nice, decent clothes for it. We're not gonna make it gory. You know what I'm saying? But now for people who want the cursing doll, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? But if you just really want an altar doll that's gonna be pleasant, that's gonna protect you, that's gonna do work on your finances and stuff for the good and all of that, we're gonna do all of that, okay? Okay, Mama Midnight says she hasn't been paying any attention to any movies. Yes, Cape Fear, you need to watch Bird Box. It taught me a lot. It's crazy, but these are two things I learned about Bird Box, and I ain't gonna spoil it for you. Is that the birds got the ability to see in other realms and warn you, and that this world is definitely right next door to the invisible world. I mean, they look almost similar. It's just something quite off about the invisible world. Jackie said the funny thing about the whole Harriet Tubman debacle is where in the hell are her so-called descendants? You know what? I saw there's a YouTube video with a woman claiming to be Harriet Tubman's great, 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 something like that, granddaughter, who gave the information to produce a film. The more I dig, I'm starting to realize it's fake. Well, and it seems like they constantly want to keep reminding us that this is who we were, and it's not true. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it weren't any. You understand? Because that would be totally of me just not acknowledging someone else's suffering. But I'm just saying, come on now, come on. We have had enough of it. Okay, thank you for um teaching us about it, but you don't have to continue to remind us. We're past that. You're not doing us no favors by keeping on bringing that up. Let it rest. You know what I'm saying? Eugene said, "I couldn't either, Mama, but they added a storyline of this group who steals the souls of children with gifts." Hey, DeAsia. Okay, DeAsia says she didn't understand The Shining neither. I didn't understand The Shining. Anybody gonna teach me what that was all about? And the Clockworks Orange. That was one of the most bizarre. It's just like, it's the only thing I can get out of the Clockwork. Works Orange was, it was in the mind of a person that was mentally delusional, just really psychotic, and just it was just in it was something in his head. It was a peek into his mind. I that's the best way I can describe it. But Vicky says the yes, Clockworks Orange, confusion and watch new works. Most of sci-fi is telling the truth, not fiction. Mama Midnight said, I've heard of both of those movies. I've seen The Shining, but I've never seen Clockwork Orange. Yeah, The Clockworks Orange. Oh, hey, Lips and Froze says Clockwork was about mind control. How you doing? And thank you for moderating. Trinity Supreme said, Black Angel, we run away our own earthly boyfriends. Can't blame that on spiritual husbands unless every dude you marry die mysteriously. Third Power Production says The Shining is about spirits getting trapped in a hotel once they were lured to it, just like souls getting trapped in the Matrix. Okay. Uh-huh. Clockwork sounds like you being hypnotized, says Empress. Vicky says Montauk paper clip, MK Ultra, etc. And that's on planet. It goes in and out so far. Is the Montauk also about that ship? Maybe I'm wrong. Is it, Vicky? So you got a chance to watch it, Sonya? Rattlesnake on Netflix. I was looking at somebody that was saying that, in real true life is something like that at the swamps. Especially you can go by the slumps and by the swamps and get bit by a rattlesnake because of our water moccasins or something like that. Look at that bird flying. And it's because the spirit that keeps the swamp is a way of feeding and taking souls. So that it's real. Patricia says Skeleton Key was interesting in the movie The Others. Mama Midnight says someone in one of these chats said that Harriet Tubman wasn't real. I want to know more about that. It's weird, what I'm saying? Because the fact that we're living in a manufactured, engineered society, it's difficult to know what is real, what is not. And a lot of history has been sabotaged. And they say it's his story. We don't know what her story and our story and their story is. It's just his story. He sat down there and did it. The globalist, the elitist, he sat down and wrote this. So I can't put too much what I'm saying, trust in what he wrote. When she gonna write something? Hello? I hear you, Third Power Production. Stanley Kubrick also left hints of the 9/11. Remember the twins, then the bloody scene of them axed in the hallway. There's many other hints too. Hey, tell us about it. I want to see that. I want to go back and watch these movies in a different mindset. So like I said, I'm learning here, y'all. Cape Fear said, I am glad I found you. Thank you for the fire. Thank you, because I'm gonna use that. Hello. Samiko said Mad Max Fury Road is a good movie. That stuff be real, y'all. It's some real cool. Truck drivers are some of the most deranged, psychotic, violent. It's just like they just They could be some dirty people. Now, not all of them now. Some of them are making a living to take care of their families and they great people. I ain't talking about them. But it's a lot of them out there, man. They crazy as hell. Do you hear me? I told y'all I talked to a truck driver that kept on telling me over and over again he don't like choking women. I mean, just out of nowhere, just kept saying, I don't like choking women. Then he told me, he said, look, he said, I did something. It ain't good. He sure did. Honey. And then he be riding through him too, y'all. Be riding back and forth. I know when he be riding back and forth through here because certain things happen. He probably listening to them right now. But I'm going to get him. I already took your job from you. I'm going to take this next one. You keep on coming through him. Jackie said, because if you really do some research, you'll find out that Nat Turner was a made up character to incite fear. Oh gosh, y'all. I want to tell y'all about the movie with Nat Turner at the end. Ooh. I said this man was I ain't even finna talk about it. Let me do my research search on this situation before I go to running my mouth. And I don't rent over my time, y'all. Y'all want to follow me to the other channel? Okay. That's what I want y'all to do. Follow me to the other channel. I put too much time into this, and plus I got to get to the post office. I got packages to drop off. So let's go to the other channel if y'all don't mind, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and upload this because I've gone a little bit too long. Okay. Bye-bye. Please rate and subscribe.